good thing the cameras don't have smell. Because, whoo, these boys are stinky today.
Well, I was thinking we should start it on this side because the rain comes in on that, you know what I mean? So we want to block that. You want to turn it on the side?
There we go.
That'll last for a little while. We could double that easy.
Oh yeah, we'll get more. You boys got a problem.
You're a hot mess.
You got a problem.
Don't even get anywhere near me. Woo! You are right.
I'm going to make a feeder out of this bucket, which will allow the turkeys to put their heads in to eat, so the goats can't get in there, because the goats shouldn't be into the turkey feed or the chicken feed.
Right.
It's not good for them. So I'm going to take this Lowe's bucket and try to make a feeder out of it. And what I have is this is a 4-inch hole saw bit, and basically I got one of these is for a drain, that you can hook it up for a drain for a pipe, say like a toilet flange or something like that. So I'm going to just drill a hole through the side of the bucket and attach this, which this spins, but when it's in the bucket it's like this, so the food won't spill out in the front of the opening. You'll have to actually reach in, or they'll have to put their heads in to get to the food, and it won't allow, when you fill the bucket up, for the food to just spill out, because it's got this slight angle on it. So we'll give it a shot.
Cut pretty easy.
So there's the hole. And this will go in here. I just have some self-tapping screws. There we go. So this is a little big plastic ring here, so the bucket, it's not a real tight fit, but it's good enough. Anyway, here's the inside of it, and this is curved down like I say, and here's the outside. So when you look in there, it kind of angles down, so they'd have to go in and down. So what Tammy's going to do is we're going to snip the fence here, and we can just set this up against the fence like that. You can see from that side what it'll look like.
Gizmo, I don't need your help. These snips won't cut here.
I can cut it from this side. Are you cutting the bottom here?
Yep, that one right there. Oh, that's a good idea. Just fold it over. That way it won't be sharp.
Is that enough, or do you think we should cut out?
I think that's enough.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
Is that enough?
Yes.
And we'll get a bungee.
A bungee.
And we can just wrap it around here like this. That way it stabilizes it.
So the
so they
goats
don't move it. But they can't really lean against it other than touching the top of it. So we'll see.
What do you think, Iz?
Put some food in there. Oh, look at you. Your tongue was longer. Look at her. I'm trying to lick it. Keep them up.
They're going nuts.
Can't lick that.
No, and she just tried to lick it from the bottom and couldn't either. So they can't get it down below either.
She just can't get in there. See, that's the problem. The goats shouldn't eat chicken and turkey food. It's not good for them because they would eat like way too much. So when you have chickens and goats in with your turkeys, you gotta separate it somehow. So just come up with ideas. And I think this will work. Once she gives up trying to get in there, knowing she can't, then we'll see how the turkeys do with it. Because they got long necks, they can reach in there. And this was a feeder I set up with PVC pipe, basically. I just had a 90 on the bottom, which was kind of too curved up, and I added a 45 to it. That way it's more, so when the food goes down, it goes out to the end more. There, that's how you can see it from the inside. Like that. As they eat it, here I just fill the top here, and as they eat it, it replenishes itself. They're all eating those oyster shells.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one of our chickens is all the rest of them are all good. Always been hard eggs, and one of them is laying like a soft boiled egg, like it's all soft shell egg. It's all squishy, It's like a water balloon. So we put some oyster shells in there. Just so whoever did that, hopefully those oyster shells will help make their eggs a little harder. They found it already. Yep.
I just went down to check on Fig, and Frizzle came running down to make sure I wasn't hurting her baby. Yeah, because we put Frizzle out in the pasture with the other chickens to give her a break from just being with the baby.
Here she comes.
and she started laying again.
Still, she's gonna come in.
And
she started laying eggs in there, so she's back to her normal self.
Yep, back to being a normal chicken again, not just a mommy.
What's your baby's name?
Fig.
Fig. Like a Fig Newton? What's up, turkeys? What's up, farm balls? Farm balls. Look, Izzy wants to get you. What's up, Giz? Giz? Let me see. What's that?
A chicken necklace.
That's cool. Brooke, you take that home with you.
What?
This one right here.
What?
This little brown one.
Why?
Tell Diddy Pop to build you a chicken coop at our house.
I can. I'll build one I can bring over.
Go to our house and build a chicken.
No, I'll build one I can bring over. Hey, look who's over there.
I see. Poor little Wilma.
Wilma's hiding.
She's always hiding. Poor little thing.
Poor little Wilma.
Look at Frizzle out here, all happy.
Yes, he is. If somebody can send us a shirt for Kayla.
What's that? Somebody's going to bring me a shirt.
If one of the viewers could send Kayla a shirt, please see the picture. Listen to these crazy boys. Let's go see what Tammy's doing out here in the greenhouse. Smells like a tomato in here. What are you doing?
I'm trying to trim up these squash plants. So, no, Izzy, get out. To see if I can actually grow a squash past the size of a quarter.
There's one right there.
Past the size of a quarter?
Yes. Izzy, come on. Watch out, baby. Watch out, Izzy. Right there. Come here.
Watch out, Biz. Oh my.
Right there.
That's the only one. All the other ones keep falling off. So I'm going to tie up some of these tomatoes. That's the plan.
And what type of tomatoes are these here?
They're the Krim tomatoes.
They got lines on the sides of them. Like, there is a whole bunch of them on there though. Look
What's
at
that?
these.
What's that?
Look at these. Look at these tomatoes here. What are you doing, Izzy? I know you want to eat that, but you can't. Look at these.
Yeah, they're getting big.
Yeah.
They're the Abe Lincoln ones.
Oh, are they?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The ones there that are kind of ridged.
Yeah, or the Crims.
Yeah, they're the Crims.
That's why I thought they looked different.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking good though. I mean, what's growing is, if these would just, I mean, these have flowers on them.
I know.
Like 4 foot, 3.5 foot, 4 foot tall. And look at these. This is a different kind of squash, right? Or what is that?
I have 3 types of squash.
This one is
I
long.
have the moonbeam.
What is that?
Those are they're the yellow long neck
Oh, okay.
squash. And then I have the moonbeam, and then I have,
These are the moonbeams.
they're the white ones that you showed me one over there.
They keep falling off.
Yes, and then the other ones are green and yellow patty pan squash, similar to the moonbeam.
You got some red tomatoes down here.
I do.
starting to
I'm
turn.
gonna. I think one of them is probably ready.
Yeah,
to
that one
pick.
there is, and that one there is. 2 of them actually.
I
But
thought I
these
grabbed them
plants are
when I was-
loaded in here if you look. It's just in time, I guess. All of
Yeah,
them here.
I have to tie some of them up because they're hanging.
Yeah. You're doing some weeding.
I am.
And make sure you keep the snakes in here.
Well, that's what I was
because
hoping
I
to.
don't even want to come in here.
I know. That's why I thought I'd get some weeding done.
That deer was back standing out here. The one you spooked earlier.
It was
It was just standing right here when I walked up.
It
It was
was,
coming down.
fussing at Izzy and I.
Yeah, it was blowing air, warning you. And we'll try to tie this up today. And I'll weed whack all behind there so we can get this plastic tied up. I think a heat might have something to do with these squash maybe, but the plants all look good, so I don't understand.
Well, that's why I thought I'd trim them back. Maybe the leaves are sucking all the water
Yeah, maybe.
away from the
Could be.
fruit.
Here's a little teeny tiny cherry tomato.
What's that?
I said, here's a little teeny tiny cherry tomato. Ooh, that's sour, boy. Pucker me up. You stay in here and protect your mother. You protect your mother. In case that deer comes a charging. See, Tammy has this big old greenhouse here. I grow my own stuff. Let me show you. I don't need a greenhouse to grow my vegetables, and I just do it the West Virginia style. I just grow my tomatoes in the back of my truck. See, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tomatoes. And I don't have to worry about the deer eating them. See, I just have an instant box here. So I just grow them back here in the truck. Now, this is basically dirt from our compost that we've had over time. We threw tomatoes and different things in there, and we filled the boxes in the greenhouse. We filled the boxes in the greenhouse with our compost, and there must have been some tomato seeds or something. So in the compost that I have here, so it's grown pretty good. The turkey feeder is working perfect. Turkey's eating, and the goat's trying to, but can't. But it's licking what the turkey's pulling out of there. You be good down there. Let them turkeys eat. Oh, what you doing in there, witchy poo? You laying an egg in there? I won't interrupt you. You're good. You go, girl.